So does mindfulness help with social anxiety? Maybe you're trying some mindfulness and you can't get it to work for you. So you're in the social situations, you're still getting triggered, it's still overwhelming, and it's not quite moving the needle. In this video, I want to help you understand why that is. I want to show you the missing piece that is not allowing mindfulness to work for you when it comes to your social anxiety. Let's go now. So if you've been with us for a while, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Rubin and I'm a transformational coach. This community is dedicated to reducing your social anxiety, owning your worth, and expressing it fearlessly into the world. If that resonates with you, I want to offer you a free masterclass. Link is below the video. In that masterclass, I'm going to walk you through the step-by-step process for reducing that social anxiety so you can be in touch with that deep worth, that belief in yourself, and express yourself fearlessly into the world. Link is below the video for that. Okay, so does mindfulness help with social anxiety? I want to shift things here, shift your perspective here when it comes to mindfulness. Mindfulness is becoming aware of your thoughts and feelings as you're having them. Okay, so you're in a social situation, you have these different thoughts and feelings coming up, but you are not the thoughts. They are not you. You have a little bit of the most important word that I want you to know for today: detachment. You have a bit of detachment from the thoughts and feelings as they come up. Why is it important for you to be detached? Is so they don't run your behaviors in your actions and ultimately your experience, okay? Now, very important here to be detached, okay? To exercise this mindfulness, get detached. It does not mean you're dissociated. I want to make this very, very important distinction because I think most people, they get this confused, okay? Being detached from your thoughts and feelings doesn't mean you're dissociated and living in your head. Okay, that is completely different. Detachment also doesn't mean being indifferent and having no feelings at all. Okay, that is completely different. And oftentimes, feeling indifferent is just a reaction to being dissociated. Okay, so there's layers to this. I want you to really understand this. It's very important to be detached. Okay, this is your end goal. Being detached from your thoughts and feelings as you interact with people, being detached and in this flow state within you is the ultimate goal. Okay, but we need to take steps to get here. And another important distinction here, I'm not talking about meditation. Okay, meditation would be sitting down 20 minutes and noticing your thoughts, not getting too drawn into them, hopefully letting them pass by like clouds in the sky. Super basic explanation of meditation, I know, but I'm not talking about meditation. I'll cover that in another video, but just know that meditation, it's possible that this practice is what leads you to being more detached within the social situation, but often not. I will cover that, why that is, in another video. Okay, and so what's the opposite of this mindful detached state? The state of detachment that we want to be in while interacting with other people, this flow that we want to be in. What's the opposite is attachment. Okay, here's an example. Okay, I got to think of something to say next. I can't think of what to say next. I can't think of what to say next. Oh my God, they're going to think I'm weird. They're going to think I'm stupid, dumb, incompetent. Oh geez, what do I say next? What do I say next? So it goes from I'm having a thought, right? Detachment. I'm having a thought pop up where this thought is saying that it feels like it's got to think of what to say next. Detached. As opposed to attaching to it and becoming it and it driving you, I got to think of what to say next. Do you see the difference here between detached and attached? Okay, now why does this attachment happen? So if you think of a funnel, okay, at the top of the funnel are your thoughts. The middle of the funnel, 3 layers. The middle of the funnel is your feelings. Underneath your feelings are your emotions, okay? You could have thousands of thoughts going on at the top of the funnel. This is the smoke to the fire. Thinking of what to say next. Does this person like me? They think I'm awkward. They think I'm a loser. Oh my God, don't say anything stupid. You could have thousands and thousands of these thoughts going on. But underneath, those could be tied down to a few feelings. embarrassment, shame, humiliation, feeling on edge, anxiousness, okay? These are what you feel, okay? And underneath that's driving all of that at the bottom of the funnel is the energetic component, the energy that's fueling the thoughts and feelings that are happening within your mind. So the butterflies in your stomach is the energetic component. The constriction in your throat and your chest are the energetic component, the energy and motion that's fueling those thoughts and feelings that take place in the mind. The energetic component takes place somatically within your body. It's a very important thing to understand. Okay, and so I made another video that goes further into that funnel and the heavy emotionalization of those thoughts that really cause that attachment to the thought. I'm gonna link it up at the end of the video because I think it would be super helpful for you to check out. So going back to this attachment, why does it happen? Is because your body carries its own memory. So when you're in contact with somebody, and for example, let's say it's an authority figure and they match the same energy. For example, you had this harsh parent, maybe your dad had this harsh energy when you were growing up, shaming you, used to beat you up, okay? If that energy matches, your body's going to set off this alarm through these emotions, okay? And the more painful those memories, those experiences were, the higher the intensity of these emotions, the more impulsive and compulsive the thoughts that are going to flow through your head. What do I mean by that? Impulsive is the rush to go in your head. Impulsive. Compulsiveness, to stay in your head. To go in your head and stay in your head depending on how intense these emotions are going on within your body. So let's say you're talking to an authority figure at work and it's reminding your body, your internal system, okay? It mirrors the way, the energy mirrors the way your dad used to criticize and shame you, okay? So what happens is those emotions, if you got things unresolved here, you feel like your father's still inside you, following you around wherever you go, even though you're both adults now, okay? That image of him is still following you around. So then what happens is they get triggered up. Those emotions become so intense. There's so much energy underneath, which fuels the feelings, extreme anxiousness, feeling on edge, confused, disoriented, and there's gonna be way too much smoke. The fire is gonna give off way too much smoke. There's gonna be too much thoughts flowing through your mind that you can't detach from them. In other words, you become attached and the thought becomes you. And when the thought becomes you, you act that out. So for example, here's a really good example is, let's say you have this tendency to dissociate within the conversation. Too much emotions, too uncomfortable. You're dissociated, you keep thinking of what to say next. Okay? And when you start thinking what to say next, you come across as really awkward. It never comes out right. You just really can't connect with people. So then what happens is you start to identify with that quality. You become attached to it and call yourself an introvert or call yourself shy. Okay? You become that introvert. For example, I hate small talk. You know what? I don't like small talk. I don't like talking to people. I like deeper conversations. But really what you're saying to yourself is you don't like the discomfort that comes up within the conversation. That's what you're really saying. Introvert is just the label that you have to put onto it so that you can make sense of the situation. But if you get to the underlying emotions, okay, if you can heal what's down here, okay, make the fire smaller so there's not so much smoke so you can exercise more detachment, okay? Who knows what's possible for you? What if you can hit that flow state in every conversation that you're in? You can connect with people, right? In the way you want. You can have your personality shine through and your expression come through in a fearless way. Would you really hate small talk? Okay? Would you always need to be having such deep conversations? Or would you take part in the little ones as well? I'm not saying there's no value. It's extremely important to have the deep ones. But would you also layer in the fun, lighthearted ones as well into your life? I think you would. Okay, so again, mindfulness is the ultimate goal, but you have to take steps to get there, okay? A mindful life, in other words, a detached life, is a peaceful life. That detachment, that flow, that fun is your ultimate goal, that stabilized joy that you can experience every single day, in every moment that you have throughout the day. That's the ultimate goal, okay? And if you need help with that, again, take that masterclass below so that I can walk you through that process to reduce that social anxiety, okay? And tap into that deep inherent worth and expression so you can experience that flow state and that detachment more and more throughout your day. And if you're still with me, thanks for watching. If you found the video helpful, please like and subscribe. Here's another video that you can watch next where I talk more about the emotionalization of those thoughts, the attachment process itself. You can check that one out next. I think it would be really helpful for you. And I'll see you in the next video. All right, peace.